Hello everyone, today I am going into why I enjoy Ludo Lily yet dislike Star Detective, even though they're both quite basic in both storytelling and character-wise. To start, I already liked Ludo Lily from episode 1, and it clearly has a basic start. Boo and Rue are sisters who used to be very close, but have been drifting apart. What I like about it is that it shows this instead of outright stating it. Boo wants to hang out with Rue, but Rue doesn't feel the same way, and by episode 2, we now already know that Rue had gotten sick and stopped seeking from it. When Fu remembers how her sister used to sing to her, she gets the courage to finally sing on stage, which is incredibly gorgeous by the way. It's quick to the point without rushing. I'm already hooked onto Lulu to Lily, but I'm 3 episodes in Star Detective. Instead of being excited for it, I feel like I just slogged through something where I don't care about who Claire is or what's up with Arcana's shadow, which sucks because I love detective shows, so I actually had some slim of hope for it. This is all just my opinion, as I know the majority is actually in like with Star Detective. I am not expecting Star Detective to be doing murder cases. This literally makes no sense. What I hate about it is the fact that the cases our 2 main girls do feels extremely shallow, as we have no prior attachment to the side characters we are introduced to. It also doesn't help that they only appear for 1 episode. The character designs are too bland and too similar to each other that it's hard to remember them. Let's compare it to Ace Attorney, and by this I mean how that game handles its cases and side characters, and on why it's written better. The first case has to do with the main character Phoenix's childhood friend Lair, and I think this is why it has such a strong pull. We meet our main character, and the case has something in relation to that said main character. I'm not going to talk about how the cases are done, even though Star Detective is predictable, the execution is what matters most, as I believe kids deserve better writing. The second case was about Mia Fey, Phoenix's boss and mentor, which introduced her sister Maya Fey. The third case was about the Steel Samurai, and its connection is that it's Maya Fey's favorite TV series, and so on. The cases are connected somehow, which is why they're so memorable to me. I'm okay with Star Detective's first case though, as it is the perfect setup for an idea that I think would have worked better. Another reason why Star Detective cases fall flat is because again, it's only for 1 episode and then never shown again. Meanwhile, an anime version of Ace Attorney, we're with the side characters for about 3 episodes, and some of them even come back in other cases like Wendy Oldbag. And even if not, some side characters also get some of a character development, like the boy in the Steel Samurai arc, which I forgot the name of because I am a fake fan. And yes, the thieves disguise themselves as normal citizens, but we never meet these citizens beforehand. And no one seems to care about the thieves, they just go, oh well, and move on. It feels underwhelming as the thieves don't come off as a big threat, which in 3 episodes in should be the opposite. I'm not asking for anything complex, just something interesting and coherent. Precure has messages before, so you can't make the excuse of, oh, they've always done this, and even if they did always do this, I'd not be a Precure fan in the first place. For my idea, since our main character is a time traveler, it make no sense if she had relations. So instead, have the cases be related to the villains. You may ask, but closer. The villains are related to cases. No, they are not. Yes, they're stealing objects to obtain the Makoto, I don't know how to pronounce that, jewel inside them, but it would be better if the side characters related to Neji and Aji's sins and go beyond backstories and appeared for more than 1 episode, and how some also could be related to Mikiryu, and I feel like it'd be more character driven if our main girls looked into what the Phantom Thieves Guild was and tried investigating further. It would be interesting if like Anna met her grandmother or something, as there is the theory of Mikuru being Anna's mother, which I feel like could be the case. Also, maybe I'm just nitpicking, but the cases in Star Detective, things just kind of happen. There's too many coincidences, like how in episode 4, Pochi-tan for some reason touches the bench, thus getting wet paint on her paw. Like, it just doesn't make sense for a detective show. Feels like the writers are being rushed. Meanwhile, Lou to Lily Fu can cast magic, but isn't good at it, so it makes for funny scenes like chickens falling from the sky because she doesn't wish for it hard enough. So there's a reason for it. I don't know, Lilith to Lily is just more character driven, and yes, not every anime has to be solely character driven, but Star Detective isn't really story driven either, so this goes to my next reason. I really do believe that there being a Precure season every year stunts the writing, and I understand. Toei is worried that people will move on and forget about Precure if they don't keep constantly making one every year for their audience to watch. The employees need the money for themselves and their families, but I feel like they need to find a way to take breaks as well. And I'm no expert on this, so all I can say is that I feel like the pressure of needing a story, characters, and setting done by next year may be the reason why the writing feels so stale, which Pura gets away with since their last Makoto anime was Fancy Lala, which was around 27 years ago. And not trying to be mean, but the Precure fan base will watch anything Precure. I just wanted to give Star Detective a chance and did to watch 3 episodes of an anime roll. Even watched episode 4 to see if it got better, and it has disappointed me. I wish I could have enjoyed it, but it did not meet the expectations of a good detective show. And yes, I know it's also a magical girl show, which is also not really doing good because I get so bored that I just kind of skip the fight scenes, I'm sorry. Also, if an anime needs to be good at around 3 episodes, that's a bad anime in my opinion. I understand finding its footing, but if it doesn't hook you on episode 1, I don't blame dropping anime. It's why I dropped You and Idol on just episode 1 because it didn't hook me in as the idol show it claimed it to be. Thank you for watching this video. I still love Precure and want to see it given passion it deserves that I bet the higher ups at Toei don't care about, but I'm starting to lose hope in it. I might give next year Precure season a chance, but I'm gonna have even lower expectations than before. And for those people commenting, it's just for kids. Well, Car Catch, Fresh, Sweet, Smile, Futariwa, Magical Doremi, Cosmic Baton Girl, Barot's Magical Series, Powerpuff Girls, Pretty River Room, Akatsu, Lil Pri, Jewel Pet Series, Tokyo Mew Mew, Sailor Moon, Wedding Peach, and even Bala of the Fairies. The Disney Princess franchise? Hello? Please stop using the just for kids excuse. And then never use the same excuse when it comes to good written shows and movies targeted more toward the children demographic. So in conclusion, I hate Star Detective Precure because it refuses to grow, just so Toei can stretch it out to make the show around 50 episodes long. The final thing I have to say is Twin Princess of Wonder Planet did the rock paper scissors joke better.